Alright people, welcome back to another video on the Big Steph channel, and today, player of the season. For me, it's down to 3 players. Well, 4. We'll get into it next.
Stuck inside a maze, I've been up for days. Cartings on my face, no, you can't see a thing. But I see all the hate, and the fake ass niggas talking in my face. But I cannot be phased, I gotta be brave. Provide for the fans so they don't have to slave. Mom told me behave, but I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma be a great
Alright, so for Arsenal's player of the season, I broke down the criteria into 3 different sections: goal contributions, significance to the team, and overall consistency. Now, I think those 3 have to be the main things, because goal contributions, obviously you're directly contributing to the goal, but the other categories have to be there because significance to the team plays a massive part. Without that player, what would we be? And consistency. To get player of the year, you have to be consistently at that level. So who has met all of those, who has reached all of those criteria and plays for the Arsenal, and who will win Arsenal player of the season? So let's start with goal contributions. We have Martinelli, 15 goals, 6 assists in 46 games with 21 goal contributions. Odegaard with 15 goals, 8 assists in 45 games with 23 goal contributions. And Bukayo Saka, 15 goals, 11 assists in 48 games with 26 goal contributions. Now, every single one of those players have played a massive part in this season. Bukayo Saka played every single Premier League game, got the most goal contributions in the team. Odegaard, our captain, doubled his goal tally from last year. And Martinelli kicked on from last year and not only took his goals tally up, but took his assist tally up, and he was consistently good. Significance to the team. Now, like I say, without them, where would this Arsenal side be? What could this Arsenal side achieve if we didn't have certain players? No, let's start off with the obvious, Bukayo Saka. 26 goal contributions. Massive goals against Liverpool, United, Villa when we needed to come back, and also a massive goal and assist to, even though it was a letdown draw, it was still a 3-3 draw and we needed the point. I'd rather take the point than lose. But I just thought Bukayo Saka, significance to this team. We have no other right wingers at that level. No other right wingers at all at that level. So for him to have to play 38 games, and not only did he show he consistently hit good form, I thought that was brilliant from Bukayo Saka. I thought his significance to the team is vastly important. However though, William Saliba's significance to this team has been, I don't even have the adjectives to describe. Without William Saliba to end the season, let me read the stat. 4 clean sheets in the last 15 games for Arsenal. William Saliba only played 4 of those games in the running. And I don't think we kept a clean sheet in any of them. I think probably we kept like 1. I think that might have been against Fulham. But even, so we see that when he's not there, we can't keep clean sheets. We see against West Ham, Liverpool, Southampton, games that we threw away. We saw it against Brighton at the end of the season. We see it against Forest. But even in games that we dominated, Chelsea, Leeds, Palace, concede stupid goals. Stupid goals. Now, I know William Saliba has not been perfect. He's still a very young player. He had a few mistakes early in the season. When he started off the season, he started off brilliant. For a good portion of the season, he was the best centre-back in the league. Then coming on to later, like the turn of the year, almost the turn of the year, started to have a few mistakes in there, but he still showed quality alongside Gabriel. And then when he was out the team, it fully broke down, because 4 clean sheets in 15 is just not good enough if you're going to be chasing a league title, especially against Man City, who do not let in goals at all. So I think William Saliba's significance to this team is like unstable. You can't even state how significant he was to this team this season, because his level of play at centre back this season has been absolutely brilliant. And the last player I'm going to name in terms of overall consistency that I think gets a show has to be Martin Odegaard again, the captain. When we play with Odegaard, when Odegaard plays in general, if you watch Arsenal don't tick without Martin Odegaard. So if Martin Odegaard is having a bad game, Arsenal's having a bad game. You saw it against City. You saw it against Brighton. You see it in countless games this season. If Odegaard is not on it, Arsenal is not on it. Odegaard gets the ball, even if he doesn't contribute a goal or assist. Just the way we saw it against Wolves in the 5-0 victory. The brilliant link-up play. They're just going over there, giving Bukayo Saka that extra pass inside so he can make his run. Like, all of that Martin Odegaard does. Get it off the right, create intricate play, have his vision, passing ability, composure, dribbling, silkiness is what's so important to this team. And I think his significance he's probably the most significant player in this team. Because I think, yes, without Saliba, we concede a lot of goals. Without Bukayo Saka has been scoring a lot of goals and he's been assisting a lot of goals. But I think he doesn't score or assist those without Martin Odegaard. I think Martin Odegaard has made this team consistently tick. However, though, overall consistency, I look at Saliba, but because Saliba wasn't fit, I can't really put him in that award. Martinelli, I thought has been a consistent player. He's been a very consistent player, but he did have that spell where he couldn't score. When Jesus was out, he missed that a little bit of dynamism. When Eddie was up there, Martinelli wasn't really firing because he didn't have that dynamism, that free-flowing, that interchanging with Jesus in and off the left, and even to get to the right as well. It just wasn't working out. But I think it comes back down to these two players again. It's a toss-up really between Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard. Because on one hand, you can say Martin Odegaard is the captain. When he ticks, Arsenal ticks. But in massive games this season, Odegaard has let us down with careless, sloppy mistakes. The goal against Forest, goal against City. Bukayo Saka as well, the last 2 months of this season. It's really a toss-up between those two players. Who would you rather have? My player of the year? My player of the year is Martin Odegaard, and I'll tell you why. Martin Odegaard, not only does he make Arsenal tick, but I think take him out of that team, Bukayo Saka is not able to put up those numbers he did. Because Ben White doesn't really overlap. He's more inverted, and I mean, yes, Ben White has got up there and linked up the play Bukayo Saka in a few times, but what's really been driving Arsenal, got Arsenal a lot of goals, is playing down that right-hand side, the Bukayo Saka, Odegaard link up. Those 1-2 interchanging passes on the edge of the box. The slipping in behind on the edge of the box. Bukayo Saka playing in Martin Odegaard on the return ball for the cut back. Odegaard has made this team, Odegaard has took his game up. Not only has he doubled his goal contributions from last season, but he's also almost doubled his assist tally from last season. And you can see it because last season we finished 5th, this season we finished 2nd. As Martin Odegaard develops as a young player, Arsenal develops as a good squad. And I just think that significance alone, especially with the overall consistency and especially with the goal contributions, I think Martin Odegaard has to be given Arsenal's Player of the Year. Now, if Bukayo Saka is given Player of the Year, I'm not against it because 26 goal contributions for a 21-year-old English winger is absolutely amazing. Bukayo Saka has also stepped his game up from season to season to season, starting at left back, mind you. He started as a left back coming through this team. and not only has year by year by year, he's developed and kept adding quality and goals and assists to his game. So Bukayo Saka, wonderful season again for you. But I just think Martin Odegaard's significance as a player to this team, as a captain to this team, makes or breaks us. Makes or breaks a lot of things going on in the squad. And I think just for that, the same way we can criticize him when he doesn't do well, when we do well, I think we have to give him praise. So, Martin Odegaard, you have my vote for Player of the Year. Now, for all you guys down below, let me know who would be your Player of the Year, whether it be Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, Saliba, if you think he's worthy of it. Let me know what was the stand-up performance of the season? What was your favorite stand-up performance from your Player of the Year? And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Gra.